All of all, the state of one positive from the inside out is the only light, joy, warmth, good God or truth, Holy Spirit for everlasting peace, all of all will ever know. It's the value, volume, substance, durability, and solidness of all you see, hear, taste, touch, smell, say, and do. The buildings, trees, you, me, every body of everything, creation applied one to the here and now existence of all, God, truth, reality check. Every time you crisscross negative, deficient of one positive, right, to be good as the truth of God of your shape, form, and mass, only crossing to bigger and better, positively and good. The truth of your shape, form, and mass is in a state of decay and disintegration from the negatively deficient way on the body. In reality, your body is made of indestructible atoms. These atoms can never be destroyed. They can be split, but they can only cross to more atoms, meaning smaller molecules, bigger and better. Whenever these atoms take on more negative energy to the reality check of the shape, form, and mass they're expressing one to the here and now of them, the quarks, which is really electrons inside the neutron, fill up with energy, and this energy is negatively charged to the proton, which is the positive energy of the good truth of the atom, one wholly, only crossing bigger and better. And what happens is this neutron lets off a negative electrical discharge in between the atoms bonding. All atoms, creation applied one to the here and now existence of all God, truth, reality check, only cross and bond two or more, Christ-like, the example and life of Jesus Christ. One that it never dies and is forever lasting with peace. That never crosses to one nothing. All creation of existence is made of these indestructible atoms. Your whole body is made of nothing but atoms crossed and bonded, evolved, Christ-like. The absolute positive good truth of God, of the example of the God of all I am, Allah of all, for everlasting peace. May God always be praised, and may all only be blessed. Listen to me. Every time you cross negatively deficient, you create energy inside the body through electrical discharges that causes your body to not be able to hold itself together the only way it can, absolutely, positively, to the good truth of its shape, form, and mass, one to the here and now of reality check. And you are backfiring yourself up out of existence to the here and now of your reality. Only cross one positive preset when you feel all negativity to only add up good. One reality is the same. All things stated good at 360 degrees are stated positive from the inside out. All stated positive from the inside out are stated good at 360 degrees. One reality of the same. And by the physics of all scientific laws of matter, that reality can only cross bigger and better. If it is good, in reality, it can only absolutely, positively, to the here and now of it, cross to the bigger and better of being positive and good. And all else will only crisscross anybody of a man or a woman of atoms crossing and bonded evolved, unevolved, with decay and disintegration, fouled out, grounded out, and eventually raptured up out of reality by the thieving Holy Spirit, the God, King, and Man, the full of all I am, like a thief in the night. Because this knowledge does not lie. It is a fact check of God, truth, a reality check to all mankind of paradise. All else will, in the blink of an eye, like a thief in the night, crisscross, raptured up out of reality to never exist again. See, I want to explain something to you about this neutron. When it becomes more negatively charged to the reality of an atom, and it goes into a state of decay and disintegration, right? To the reality of that atom, depending on what kind of atom that is. And we don't know what kind of atom really defines us, but whatever kind of atom that is, if that neutron gets in a state to where it cannot come out of the decay of it, it absolutely crosses to one nothing, a proton, with an electrical discharge to the body as a release of an electron, as a negative discharge in between the atoms bonding, or it decays to one nothing, dust to wind at the beginning, meaning it becomes so partically fragmented that is absorbed up into the cosmos to one nothing of its shape, form, and mass, to the here and now of its reality ever again. It is infinitely negative of the good truth of its shape, form, and mass, one to the here and now of its reality. And that's what you are crisscrossing to if you're raptured up out of paradise to the reality of a negative death. You don't have to suffer. You don't have to die. All you have to do is cross all your negatives, one positive, to be good, only adding up as the absolute good truth of God, as the example of Jesus Christ. One who never dies, negative to one nothing. The forever lasting peace of the God of all I am, by example. Because in reality check, nothing can kill that. That is the absolute bigger and better of God, of all God, truth reality check. It's the thieving Holy Spirit of all negativity I apply it to absolutely nothing. Without a faithful doubt, you can believe it. And world, it is upon you. And the power of God has come upon me to throw this at you, to cross you bigger and better than a world dying out. Diseased up every way we can be, sold out every way we can be. If you're a leader of any kind of peoples and your leadership doesn't make sure they have homes, food, and a way to sustain no matter what, over all else, over commerce, over all things, then your leadership is the problem. And those things are the solution. This coronavirus will kill. It will kill more than what you think. And in reality check, it will kill you quicker than ever if you are not now applied the way that I'm stating. Only cross one positive from this point on to add up good, to be the absolute bigger and better than all negativity, to the here and now of your reality. There's 4 known forces of the whole of the universe, the multiverse, depending on who you ask. And these forces are only negative and positive energies to the good truth of your shape, form, and mass. Once you know how to harness the positive energy of you to produce the good of you bigger and better than all negativity, knowing reality, you always will. And that is a fact check. Listen, every time you don't, the durability, the substance, the solidness of you, by value and volume, is being stowed up out of reality. As long as you're alive, as long as you have a mind, you can cross from the inside out. positive to add up good, bigger and better than any negativity on you. I don't care if it's cancer. I don't care if it's AIDS. I don't care if it's coronavirus. I don't care if it's heart disease. I don't care if it's kidney disease. I don't care what it is, man. That is the reality check of being alive and putting positive energy to the good of you, man. It adds up everything in existence, one to the here and now, but it's reality bigger and better, positive and good. And that is a fact check. Put it to all you are of disease, death, hate, selfishness, and rage with the world, rage with it, until our unevolved leadership wakes up and sees that they're blind as hell, and there's only one king. That's God. That's truth. That's the reality check and fact of all I am. God, truth, reality check. From the full thief man, God and King of all I am, the Father, Son, and even Holy Spirit of all negativity, from paradise to one nothing. I absolutely positively am. A fact check.